Hey guys, I'm Michael Newrock and I'm just about to take a trade. I'm selling the AUDCAD. We're on the 4-hour time frame and just having a look at it. It's an aggressive trade or a bi-directional trade. Both the 4-hour trend and swing are down. The daily trend is up and the daily swing is down, and both the weekly trend and swing is up. So I've got 3 of my high time frames pointing up and 3 pointing down. Now I've got a nice little crossover here at a nice point that I'd like to sell. You know, it's nice and high. The trend follower has just changed from green to red. My RSI is below 50. That's what I want. My MACD is below the 0 line, and my stochastic has already changed over to the downside. So let's take a look at how much we can make here. To start off with, only around 40 pips, even less, 30 pips. You know, maybe even 50, just depends on how tolerant you feel for the trade. Obviously, if you're going to increase the stop, you want to lower the lot size, but the reward is potentially up around 230 pips. Now, there's a couple of places we can lock in profits during that phase, but that's up to our trade management to determine. At the end of the day, we've got a small risk, high reward, so I'm going to take the trade. So I just clicked yes, there we go. We've got our trades in place. I've got 2 sells. The stop has been positioned just above that slow moving average, giving me a little bit of room to play around, just under 40 pips. That's been dynamically generated for me, and I can change those settings at any time for any trade that I want to take. And we've got some nice rewards, nice profits that we can lock in, and that's what I always look for when I'm looking at a trade, when I'm contemplating whether I should enter a trade or not. What's the risk and what's the reward? You know, I'm not into the game of trading where I'm only going to achieve a one-to-one reward to risk. In other words, I'm only going to make as much as I'm risking. I always want to make much more than I'm risking. In this case, around 40 pips risking with a potential of 240 pips. Now, obviously, I'm not going to let the trade run until there. I've got my trade management in place to be able to handle that. So I'm going to pause the video right now and get right back as soon as we have an update. Cheers. Hey, I'm back. I'm on the AUDCAD on the 4-hour, and take a look at this. Hang on. All right, there we go. We sold our position there at around the 102.55 mark, and it's been about 80 pips in profit, currently sitting on around 70 pips or just under, and about $650 in profit if I were to close now. That's only on half a lot, you know, not anything silly that you may see around. But anyway, I'm going to bonify the trade now. 102 on the first position. I'm going to make it nice and tight because if you know, if it moves against me, I want to lock in you know, some profits there. And I'm going to change my second position there to 102.25, a little bit above. So if it takes out my first position, it may continue then, and you know, there could be another you know, 50, 60 pips to the next level of support, and over 100 pips to that recent key low. So I'm going to let these trades ride on. We're almost $700 in the black. My MACD is below the 0 line. My stochastic is still well, you know, arguably a little oversold. My RSI is below the 50, and we're still in a bi-directional market, so I need to be very careful here for counter swings or, you know, what could happen. Again, I could close out now for around $700, or I could stay in the game. Now, here's the situation. I can make more or I can make less, but because Trend Profiteer is a trend following system, we're always in it for as much as we can get. So I'm hungry for more, and I'm going to pause the video right now, see how we go. Back in a moment. All right, I'm back, and my trade is currently sitting at around $358, but my first position's been taken out. $274 got taken out at 102. Let's put it on the chart. Here it is here. So both positions started at this point here. Hang on, I'll just get this up. And okay, sell at half a lot, and closed out at 102. So it's always sad, but hey, I've just added 274 bucks of equity into my capital. Okay, plus I've got the other trade still going, 360 bucks. Now, obviously, there could be more pips to be had, so I again could have the opportunity to close out or stay in for another 60, 90, or 110 odd pips. So, right now my profits are locked in. I've got nothing to lose, well, except a few pips if it goes against me, but that is the name of the game in trading. Do you stay in or do you close out? Now, it's still bidirectional. I'm holding a good hand, and I'm going to enjoy the party for as long as it lasts. Back soon. Okay, I'm back, and both positions have been closed out. My first at 274, and my second position actually it did swing back against me. So I had 145 bucks and 72 cents locked in, a couple of $100 shy of my total amount, but I'm pleased with that. That's still what, around 420 bucks on just half lots, two half lots, so nothing crazy. It's now changed to a upward move, and so what will I do next? Well, I'll look for an upward trade if that happens. But I'll be alerted. I don't have to stick around and stare at the screen. If something comes up, Trend Profiteer is going to tell me, and that's what I love about trading the system. Takes all of the stress out of it. It allows me to get involved in the analysis and the entering of the trade, and even in the management of the trade. But the beauty of it is being able to get in when the action is happening and to manage trade when you're busy doing other things. So, all in all, a great trade. 420 bucks. It's not a life-changing money, but nothing to be sneezed at either. That's a, a very nice dinner or a little weekend away, or school fees or whatever it happens to be that you are. You know, looking at spending your money on that you're going to make from trading. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Till next time, good trading, live well, and I'll see you soon.